In video 31, we're going to cover a lot. We're going to actually do a sewer trunk line and tributary on this small subdivision. But before we do that, we're going to improve the DTM for better land cover. So let's go into P3D and see that, first of all, our tree zone is showing up as roofs. That's a mistake. And we don't actually have any roofs here. So what we can do is go to the CAD and illustrate how you can use the command watershed, define watershed layers to output to the TIN file additional land covers. So here we've defined trees as pure green and buildings as color 30. When we hatch them all here, you can see how they hatch out, and then you can go further and color the tin. So we'll color that tin and exit out. Now, back in the CAD, we do need to define under the Surface tab, under Tools here, we need to be sure we have a color 30. Type it down here and assign that to what might be a wood style roof. There we have our runoff coefficient of 80 defined there in the rational method. Now, with that defined and the color green defined to be a certain low runoff coefficient hatch pattern, we'll right-click and delete the tin we have and bring in the tin that we updated within define watershed layers. And here we have what we're after. Notice a 0.12 coefficient on what we're calling Twisted Hills, just a hatch name. And then we have the 0.8 runoff coefficient for the mapped color 30 for roofs. Then the other ones are already in place, 0.95 for the concrete, 0.9 for the road. Now, just to show a quick tributary analysis here, let's first of all show the low points. We've got some extra low points due to some design pad template effects, but the major low points are here, 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 and these two across from each other. Let's quickly design using the storm sewer option here, and we'll go to a classic B5 combo, a typical open throat and grate, and we'll go from there to here, over to here, over to here. We'll switch to a manhole, and if we don't have one, we'll browse for one. And here we have some manholes. Hove, Kentucky. Let's look at this one. Maybe another one here. Here's another one with a nice bronze lid, and we'll place that right here. And then we'll continue on in to a head wall. Check your slope, make sure it's downhill. I like to get it over 1%. And then, how do you do a tributary? You go from, it went back to the B5 combo on its own. We'll go from there to there. Notice that we have a nice curb snap. It snaps along, it follows the curb, and it gives you that extra circle when you're at the low point. And then here's the key to a tributary. When you're coming into an existing pipe system, you get the diamond snap. And then that completes our storm sewer design.